another in the car vlog. I just got out of work. I know I look so crazy today. My hair looks really cute, but I look so crazy. I didn't put any makeup on. I just got off being really sick. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Welcome back. It's been a while since I have posted one of these videos. I'm actually about to pull out of work now, so let me just check my surroundings and pay attention to the road really quick. Okay. So I'm pulling out. It's a really beautiful day out. It was super raining this morning, like pouring, and for some reason now it's like super nice. So I'm not complaining at all. It's really nice out. Someone in a stupid, ugly, like Camaro or whatever the hell they're called. I don't even know what the hell that was. Some shitty Ford. Someone in a shitty Ford just like passed by me and like zoomed off because I was timid to stop, but I wasn't gonna like just keep going and hit him. Obviously, I was stopping, and he like zoomed off with his loud ass like engine or whatever. I don't know. It's really pretty out today. I don't know if you could see. You can obviously see the sun shining in my face, like making me look even whiter than I need to look. I'm like so pale. I haven't even really been out since it's been nice. I've just been cocooning in the house or working, so that's that. I'm probably gonna end up closing this window because you guys probably can't even hear me. It's really hot anyway. I'm probably gonna put the air on. But then again, that's gonna be so loud. It's gonna be super loud in the camera, so I'm probably not gonna turn that on. I'm just gonna sit here and sweat and die. All for y'all, right? I'm thinking about going to Target, but I kind of don't feel like it, and I kind of think I shouldn't be spending any more money. So I'm just gonna hold off on Target. I'm just gonna not do that. As I was saying, I was really sick on Wednesday, which was the 31st. I was extremely sick, and it was because I was super duper engorged in my left boob. I was working that day, and I was working like super hard, and I was really busy, and I just didn't even think about like going to pump or take my break to pump or whatever. So my left tit got super duper engorged, and it hurt so bad. And by the time I went to pump, I noticed that it was just like beyond engorged. Like it was extremely like big and hurting and painful, and I was just like, oh my god. So I pumped a little bit at work. When I stopped pumping, I noticed that I was just feeling like shit. Like I didn't feel good at all. My stomach was hurting. I was like getting weird cramps. I had a seriously intense headache, like a really bad headache, and I had chills like all over my body. Like immediately after I was done pumping, I felt like I was gonna throw up. And it didn't help that I didn't have any water. Like I didn't have any water to drink because my job doesn't offer anything in the water machine anymore, which sucks ass. And I had just finished drinking the only water bottle that I took to work, so I didn't have any water, and I was just dying of thirst, and I was feeling really sick. But I stayed. I like, you know, I got through the last couple hours of work. Then on my way home that night, I stopped and got some Wendy's because I was starving, and I thought that was why I had a really bad headache, a really intense headache, because I didn't eat. And you know, people get headaches when they don't eat, so I thought that was what it was. I got food. I got a chicken sandwich, some fries, something to drink, and when I got home and I started eating, I started to feel sick again, like really sick again. And I'm like, okay, so it's not the food. It's not, I don't know what it is. And I noticed when I went to feed Valentina again, I was still extremely engorged, like I had a clogged duct. And if you've never breastfed, you don't know what a clogged duct is, obviously. And it's when your milk duct, which is they're like little balls. They feel like little balls. I don't know what they are exactly, but they're little sacs, I'm gonna say. They're like little sacs, and they fill with the milk, and then when your baby drinks, they empty out and they refill again, like a cow, I guess. And my ducts on the side of my left boob felt like golf balls, and they were extremely hard and extremely tender and extremely sore. They hurt really bad, but they were still there even after she fed on the entire boob. Like, it was completely empty. The golf ball ducts were still there, so I noticed that I had clogged ducts, and I'm like, you know what, this happened before. I'm pretty sure this is why I feel super, super sick. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be feeling like shit, so I braced myself, but I did not know that I was gonna be this sick. It was like worse than anything I've ever experienced. It was really, really bad. So I started feeling like crap, and my back was kind of sore from standing at work all day. So I'm like, you know what, babe, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna take a nice bubble bath and kind of relax and try to like relax myself, see if it makes me feel any better. So I go ahead and do that, and I noticed the entire time in the bathtub I'm like shivering, and the water is burning hot, you guys. Like, the water's burning hot and I'm still shivering. So I ended up getting out the bathtub, and then when I got out the bathtub, I had like the worst chills that I've ever had. I was shaking uncontrollably. Like, let's say that. I was shaking uncontrollably, and I am like, oh my god. So I called my boyfriend upstairs to like basically help me go downstairs because my body was just shaking so bad. He got me some clothes, threw them on, and I go downstairs and I'm just trembling. Like, I can't stop shaking. So I put my clothes on, and then I just threw a blanket on top of me and just wrapped myself in the blanket. Thank God the babies were already asleep. I had gotten home super late. It was like 10 at this point. The babies were asleep, and I was just like ready to just go to bed and sleep it off because I had to work the next day. So I'm just laying there. My head is like pounding, like super pounding. Like, I can't even control it. It's like I'm like in someone else's body. Like, I've never been this sick in my whole entire life. So I'm like going to sleep, and my head is pounding so bad. I took medicine. It wasn't helping at all. Nothing was helping. So I'm just like, screw this. Like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And I go to sleep. Then I wake up at midnight, and it's the same thing. My head is pounding. I feel like shit. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I started feeling worse over time. Like, I didn't get better. I started feeling worse, and then I started to get better. So it got worse. I took a pill again, and then I finally fell back asleep. And then I woke up around 6 in the morning because Wilfredo had left for work, and Amelia didn't feel me in the bed. I had to sleep in the couch because the air was on, and it was like directly to the bed, and it was making me like tremble. But I was sweating. I just couldn't be in front of the air conditioner. So I slept on the couch alone, and Amelia noticed that I wasn't there. So she woke up when her dad left, and she came to the couch with me, and she laid with me and the baby. And I was feeding Valentina in the night, and it was helping a lot. It was helping with the engorgement and the pain. I wasn't that much in pain in my like engorged boob as I had like a headache. The pain of the headache was the worst thing. But the engorgement got better over time as I was feeding Valentina. It got way better. So the duct it's still clogged today. I mean, it's way better than it was, but I still feel like it's a little bit plugged still, but it's getting better. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that because it's really, really important to make sure that you're emptying your boobs as often as your baby needs. And when you're not with your baby, definitely pump. Even if you're drinking, pump and dump. I mean, you have to make sure that you're emptying out because you can seriously get sick from not doing it. And I've done it twice. The first time I wasn't as sick as I was this time. Like this time I got extremely sick. But the first time that happened was with Amelia, and it was when I was like weaning her off. I didn't know how to do it properly. So I ended up getting really engorged, and I got sick like I did this time, but it wasn't as bad as this time. But I did end up getting better the next day. Over the course of the next day, like in the middle of the day, I started to feel a lot better. I slept like the entire day. I called off work and I slept the entire day. Amelia was with my mom, Valentina was with my mom until like the end of the day. I went and got her because I figured, because my ducts weren't like unclogging really well, so I figured that she could do a better job than a pump could. My pump isn't the best pump in the world, so I figured she could do a better job than my pump was doing. So I just let her feed, and it did the job. But now I'm feeling 10 times better. I'm not 100% like recovered, but I'm getting there. I feel so much better though, which is good. So yeah, guys, moral of the story is make sure you're emptying out. Make sure you're being very, very careful when you're breastfeeding, because you can get really, really sick. You can even get infection from having engorged boobs or mastitis or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but you can get really sick from having that. So just make sure that you guys are taking care of what you need to take care of. It's really, really hot. You guys can see my face getting redder and redder by the second. It's so freaking hot outside, and I'm almost home. I cannot wait. I miss my kids. I miss my man. Hopefully we go out and do something today, because it's really beautiful out and I want to take the babies out. Amelia loves being outside. Like, she loves being outside, and she loves playing with other kids. That's why I need to get friends, friends with babies, so she can play with them, because she loves playing with kids, and she's so sweet. Like, she's not one of those mean little babies that are just like always trying to hit kids and stuff. Like, she's so sweet. She's such a sweetheart. So hopefully we can get out and do something. Really beautiful day. Something. I think I'm gonna just stop vlogging now, because I don't have much to talk about and I'm just really eager to get home. So if we do end up doing something, I might include some vlog footage so you guys can see the babies and stuff. But if we don't end up doing anything, which we probably won't, because I'm kind of tired and I kind of want to eat, and Wilfredo's probably not gonna want to go anywhere anyway, because this is like his only day off in a week. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next car vlog or the next content video.